Well, I'm here to talk about Call of Duty 4 leaderboard situation. Now, I wouldn't make it a big deal, but the only reason I'm making a big deal out of it because, you know, it's just like anytime you try to make something up on the forums, they're not going to listen to you unless they see what you're talking about. So, anyways, as you see it here, the game's only been out since Tuesday, the 6th, and today is the 11th or 12th, 11th, Monday. It's only been out for 6 days, technically speaking. Okay, so what happens is that you get your rank, and you go all the way up to 5-star general, which is level 55. After you reach that level, Infinity Ward gives you an option to go beyond that. And what they do is they give you these little icons. So if you go, let's say, to level 55 and you want to start over again, and then that's essentially what Prestige Mode is starting over with a new icon, so other players know that you have advanced to the next level. So you can advance 10 more times 55. So it's 550 times technically you can rank up your rank. But as you can see, but the game's only been out 6 days, and there's somebody already with 18,000 kills. This is a global leaderboard, okay? And that person that's number one has a second emblem, meaning that he cycled through the game already to his second time on his way to his third time of a cycle. There's a guy right there, he cycled to his third time. The game's only been out 6 days and he's got 18,000 kills with a 4.83 ratio and so on and so forth. But the point I'm trying to make here is that in beta, if you remembered the beta leaderboard in my earlier videos, it showed you the top person had 34,000 kills, and that was when the game was out for 30 days on beta, meaning being released to certain people for 30 days straight, and they got the kills. Well, then you wonder, well, how do people already have 18,000 kills with 6 days? Well, what happens is that you have you have new different game types or different game modes. And the two that people use to boost up their scores on these leaderboards is domination and headquarters. So you can pick any of these people's names. You'll never ever see them in team deathmatch. You'll see them in either headquarters or team domination. So let's say you go to Reckless. Okay, you can go to his name, Reckless. Okay, so you see his name. Okay, and so he's in that one. So you go to the next one. Didn't show you his because he's not online. But I'm just trying to show you one for an example, you know, on any of these. Okay. Well, if you get a chance, you can go and look yourself anytime during the day, and you'll realize the point that I'm trying to make here. The point that I'm trying to make here is that Infinity Ward gives us the ability to get Prestige Mode past level 55, which is a 5-star general, and do it 10 times over. But the problem is that the people who want to earn this rank are not given a fair chance, because, and I don't have a problem with these people if they want to blow up their stats and get ridiculous kill-death ratios that are illegitimate. That's fine, that's their business. But what the main thing of this whole video is the fact that if you're going to do that, then give everybody a different leaderboard, not a global leaderboard which throws in every game type in together in one leaderboard, so then all these people who want to play a game that are stat freaks are going to join only these particular games to get these particular stats that these guys are getting. So, for instance, this DK2 sniper guy, I mean, all he does is sit in domination, camp a spawn spot, and or not spawn spot, but camps a flag spot, which you have to capture a flag. And the worst part about this whole thing is that that player probably lines up with probably 4 or 5 other guys just as high as ranked as he is. And Infinity Ward does not have discrimination against higher ranks versus their ranks. So you can not only party up in a ranked match with top players, 9 players, I might add, and then you go up against them. So it could be 9 good players against 9 random scrubs that are thrown together, and all they do is camp the flag points. When people rush in, they just kill them. Now, I mean, I got 2 points to make here. One is, why would you spend your $60 to lay around and just snipe people and just get kills? And 2, you know, is like, why would Infinity Ward give us these 10 level ups if they're just going to be abused by the partying system, and you're not going to give us separate leaderboards for the real players who are playing team deathmatch and free-for-all or deathmatch? You know, normal games that people are not going to get outrageous 10.0 ratio kills. You know, this guy would never, ever, in a million years, he come into a team deathmatch, his shit will drop below 2. You know, I mean, usually you see people with like a 1.95 that are in a top leaderboard. Those people are probably people who played team deathmatch, and they probably, you know, those are the real players, people that are closer to 2.0. You know, a sniper might be a 3, and that's if he's rolling with a good team and they can protect his area. But I mean, this is obviously a pure blatant just taking advantage of the partying system and ruining this game, and it's not even 6 days out the gate. You got a guy with almost 20,000 kills. I mean, by tomorrow he's gonna have 20,000 kills. 20,000 kills in 7 days. You never even came close to that in beta battlefield or beta testing. So I mean, it just goes to show you that, I mean, these people that are screaming for capture the flag and using domination as headquarters just for boosting their stats. I mean, if people want to boost their stats, let them boost their stats. But give the real players their separate leaderboards so they know who the real players are. And you got to sift through all these people, all these fake ass players. That's all what we're trying to say, IW. Change leaderboards, reset them, give everybody their own separate leaderboards, and then, you know, that'll be fine. I mean, it's just like in Battlefield. You got people that are 5-star generals with the billions, zillion, thousand points because they ride back and forth to capture a flag point and nobody's protecting them. You can just boost their points up. I mean, that's all they're doing in this game. So that's the problem we got. We need more separate leaderboards.